Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Danger coming at you with another Madden 20 video. Hopefully you guys are having an awesome day. Hopefully you hit that sub button already, because we are trying to hit 1.5k subs before the end of January. So help me out by hitting that sub button, and hopefully you guys enjoy. Now let's get into today's video. So this is another Vikings theme team video. Thank you guys a lot for all the support on these videos. I love building this team, love the upgrades, love the gameplay too. You guys seem to like it, so definitely keep posting that. But anyways, they added a new Mike Boone card today. Team of the week, I think from week 17 maybe, or 16. I think it's 17. I'm pretty sure it's 17. Which is awesome. I wish Madison would have got a card, but definitely Mike Boone I will take. You know, it is an upgrade. It's an 83, so we'll pick it up because he'll be my third running back. Right now I forgot who I have in there. Abdullah, I think I have Abdullah in there right now, but we will definitely take him. We're gonna throw a chem on him real fast, just so we don't forget in a minute. And the chem is gonna be, I have go deep, so we're gonna throw go deep on him. And yeah, we're gonna throw him in the team. It's a nice little upgrade. It's a third string running back though. At the end of the day, is he gonna see the field a lot? Probably not. But again, he might. So I guess he'll be on special teams. So I guess it's an upgrade for special teams because, you know, get a little upgrade from special teams. I don't think he'll do anything to our overall. But we'll remove you from lineup. Amir Abdullah, that's what it is. You know, he was good while he lasted. Wish Madison would have got a card, but you know, you can only hope. So we'll throw Mike Boone in there, see what happens. He has decent speed for 83. He's up to an 85. Let's check out his stats. Oh, he has 90 speed, 90 SL, so really not bad. 87 carry. Catching's not the best. Trucking, break tackle. He's, you know, he's quick. Not as quick as he's faster than Peter, or same speed as Peterson. Just a little slower than Dalvin Cook, but you know, not bad at the end of the day for a third string running back. So if he gets in, he gets in. What can you say? Now, the second part of this video, I actually made a list. Let me tell you, it's a pros and cons list. You know, just so you people who don't have theme teams can like decide if you want to get one. And I just made a list of my own opinions, which I think are the pros and cons. Now, let me tell you, the pros were kind of hard to find. It was easy making the cons, but the pros were kind of hard to find. But I have a couple. I have like 3 pros and 3 cons. So let's get into it. The first pro of making a theme team is, you know, you get to play with your favorite team. You know, some of your favorite players, which I think is cool because, you know, like, you know, you get to roll with Randy Moss, one of your favorite players, Stephon Diggs, you know, Adam Thielen, Dalvin Cook, of course, Adrian Peterson. So that's like one of the bigger pros, I guess, is like you get to play with your favorite team. You know, obviously if it's your favorite team, you're gonna have a lot of your favorite players on that team. You know, Harrison Smith, Anthony Barr, you know, Alan Page, and all them good players. So that's one thing that I like about it. You know, I get to play with my favorite team, so a lot of my favorite players are on that team. Second, I feel like having a theme team makes you more, like, it makes the game, it gives you another challenge in the game. Kind of like you got to strategize. Like, obviously, if you're looking at the Vikings theme team, it's different for every theme team too, because I don't know your guys' weaknesses yet. But obviously for the Vikings right now, it's the offensive line. The offensive line is the weakest part. You know, we have 195. The rest, you know, are trash. So obviously I have to like strategize like a way around it. So, you know, I do a lot of outside runs. I don't run up the middle a lot just because you don't have good blockers up the middle. I try to avoid running up the middle at all costs. You know, obviously this is my stronger side. Got 90 overall. But the other good thing is too, you know, I have really good receivers. So, and I have probably the best running back in the game. Really good tight end. So it gives you another challenge. You gotta actually strategize. I feel like it makes you better too. Like, obviously, if I wanted to, I could have the God Squad have 95, 95, 95, 95, 95. Eric Dickerson run up the middle every single play and probably gain like 10 yards every single play. Like, same for defense. Well, luckily we got some upgrades. But my cornerbacks were obviously really weak, so I had to run a lot of zone. I can run man a little better now, but you know, I still I still run zone quite a bit. We're really weak right here. Here, once I get the new Anthony Harris, once his price drops dramatically, I will pick him up. But obviously, like, our defensive line is amazing. This is probably the strongest thing on our team. But that's just one thing. I think it makes you, like, I feel like it makes you have to strategize better. Gives you a different perspective on how to play the game. Makes you better at Madden overall. Less, and then third pro is it costs less coins to make a theme team. Like, it would cost more if I was trying to keep up with, like, all these god squads. Because obviously, these cards don't cost nothing. 500 coins each. 1,000 coins. So I feel like you spend less coins building a theme team. I probably would have a huge coin stack if I didn't waste all my coins on packs and just dummy things. But overall, I feel like theme teams save coins compared to god squads. Maybe you'll spend less money if you have a theme team because, like, you can only do so many upgrades when they upgrade a player. At the beginning, yes, it'll cost you a lot to build it, but then once you have all your set of players, then you just got upgrade when they come out. That gives you time, to save up, snipe some cards, play the game, save up your coin stack, and get that so you're good to go. Now, moving on to the cons, like I said, the cons were kind of easier to make compared to the pros. But, overall, I still like my theme team. I wouldn't change it. Obviously, if you have enough coins or, enough time, you could have both. You could run both teams if you wanted to. Me, I just prefer, I only have one account, so it's like, I prefer just having this one as my main. It was getting confusing. I tried to do it at first, and it was like, nah, I can't. So the first one is pretty much the biggest obvious one. Going up against God Squads, when you're playing Weekend League, you run into those guys a lot of times. Honestly, if they have, like, the best D line in the game, they will blow up my line like crazy, and it is not really fun. Same for receivers. If they have amazing receivers, especially on the inside, they're going to burn my Qs all day. My safeties are pretty good. Once I get the Anthony Harris, like I said, middle linebackers aren't too bad. But it just, luckily I got some. The team was pretty bad before the playoffs started, let me be honest, because we didn't have all these upgrades. But now we're looking way better. But still, you run the God Squads, and it's like, come on. They have 95s everywhere, and it just... I mean, like I said, you can beat them. You got to strategize, but it just gets annoying, like, especially if someone has, like, the best D-line and they're just blitzing you the whole time. There's really nothing you can do. I mean, you can pass it, but it gets annoying after all. Sometimes you just get overmatched. Cards get overmatched. But, yeah. Now, moving on to number 2, I guess you kind of don't get to play with all the new cards, the new players. Like, if your team, like... Say I want to roll with the Lamar Jackson. I can't really do that with a theme team because, he's not a Viking. He could have been a Viking, but we picked Irv Smith Jr. instead, Ain't that crazy to think? But, like I said, you can't play with all the new players. You can't play with your favorite players off of your team, which kind of sucks. You can't play with new cards. I mean, obviously, if you're not running I'm running a 50 out of 50. Like, my whole team... Like, this is a legit Vikings team. I know some people still use, other players, which that's cool. But me, I want to keep mine 100, like, percent legit. But it kind of sucks, you want to play with someone and you can't. Like I said, I could make another account. It's just, do I have time? Do I want to spend the money and all the energy? No. Maybe next year. Number 3, if you have if your favorite team is a bad team. Like, if you're like, if you're making a theme team, like, no offense, but, like, say your favorite team is the Redskins, honestly, you really don't have a good theme team this year. Kind of sucks, but I mean, you don't get upgrades. You gotta wait for the upgrades too, which kind of suck. Like, for the longest, Kirk Cousins was my best card. Randall Cunningham is 100 times better than Kirk Cousins. But like I said, you gotta wait for upgrades, and if your team is bad, then it sucks. Waiting for upgrades, like me, I gotta wait for offensive line upgrades. Hopefully they get some soon. But that's pretty much the pros and cons. So I don't know. It's like I said, it's up to you if you want to make a theme team. Me, I like it. I love it. Wouldn't change it. There are some days I wish I had a God Squad, but I like that. I prefer this better. 9 out of 10 days I would prefer this. So it's whatever you prefer. Those are just my opinions. Let me know down below if you have a theme team and what your pros and cons are. But anyways, if you want to hit that sub button, and have an awesome day. I am out. Peace.